Welcome back. Last time, we collected every single balloon in the game. There are 47. And now, we will take on this trophy race. I will say this right now. Future Funland's trophy race is optional. You do not have to complete it. But much like the other trophy races, the AI is particularly hard. It reflects even more after how Spaceport Alpha's Silver Coin Challenge turned out, where we saw that they were super boosting very much. But your boon is they never take this lower path. That's your time to catch up. Or pass them. The opportunity will present itself, and my god, my frame rate is bad in Spaceland. Either that, it's just my thing trying to... It's not looking... Okay. But as I was saying, Future Funland's trophy race is 100% optional. In order to complete the game, you do not need to have this trophy. And you'll see why in a minute. Well, not a minute, because I still have Dark Moon Caverns to race through, as well as Spaceport Alpha and Star City. All of those need to be taken care of first. I ran into the wall. Well, they don't have to be taken care of, but I'm in the trophy race, and I'm going to get this trophy. There we go. That's Space Dust Alley down. Let's move on to the next one. So I'm going to say this right now. We're closing in on the end of this game. It's almost over. At least the end of this adventure. You'll see what I mean later. But for now, we are closing in on the end. And I'm going to say that, and, well, let's look back at the journey. Because it was a memorable one. There was, from first arriving at the island, and first seeing that Wizpig had taken over, to going into Dino Domain, and really getting a taste for how these races are going to work, to seeing the wintry paradise of Snowflake Mountain, to the tropically look of Sherbet Island, to the hidden entrance to Dragon Forest, to going back and experiencing the joys and the pains of Silver Coin Challenges, to them facing Wizpig for the first time, and realizing just how tough he is, to finally prevailing over him, to realizing that there are these trophy races, and hey, those are really nice to look at. Those are really nice to go through. And then, after the trophy races, learning that there's an entire fifth world, complete with its own tracks and silver coin challenges as well. And then hey, realizing that those keys are important because they're giving you pieces of a second. They're giving you what's a second amulet in this game, aside from the one that just allows you to face Wizpig. I ran into the wall. Realizing that, hey, there's a second amulet. What's this about? Thinking that, hey, there's a bonus thing at the end if you get all the balloons and complete the amulet. Which is what that TT door is hinting at. Well, once we go back to Sherbet Island and grab that key that's in Crescent Island, well, we'll soon get to see what's behind that TT door. This is going to be the end of the adventure of Diddy Kong Racing. And once we've done that, maybe after that we should see some extra things that are in the game. Well, maybe not extra things, but there's certainly a lot of things I kind of want to go over. Among them, magic codes. Because so far, we've only seen body armor. To turn all balloons yellow. I will not lie, I don't remember all of the magic codes off the top of my head. But that's Star City done. And now we have Spaceport Alpha to do. Spaceport Alpha. The final track of the trophy race. Hello, Crunch. I will say, what slows down the AI is the fact that they all run into that spot in that little air duct. I'm going to shoot Pipsy out of the sky. Oh, God! That wasn't ideal. Goodbye, Conker. Oh, Pipsy's flying ahead. I can't even blame this on silver coins. This is now just the result of a particularly brutal AI. Which I finally got ahead of. I don't know if that's going to last, though. Because I know for sure I got shot. That's what I know for sure. Well, as this closes out, I'm not sure what that noise is there in the background of that spot. I actually just noticed that recently. That is a very recent notice on my part. Whoa, I barely made that. And that completes the trophy race. This trophy may be optional, but it still feels so good to have all 5 of them. One for each world. If you ever want to leave Future Funland, there is an exit door, and it spawns you back here. But for now, let's go into Sherbet Island. And let's return to Crescent Island, where there is a key. Now, I recommend grabbing this key either the first time you're here, and then just restarting the race, or just selecting the hovercraft, or waiting until you complete the silver coin challenge to grab it in the hovercraft. Because this key is over here in the water. And as such, it's really hard to grab it normally and win the race. The other ones you can do it on, I didn't do it on Snowball Valley because I just didn't feel like it. But this opens up Darkwater Beach. Darkwater Beach is another thing that is similar to a balloon battle. The difference between Darkwater Beach and Icicle Pyramid is that look at how wide open Darkwater Beach is. So its style is wide open area, so shooting each other is definitely going to happen, especially if you grab a heat seeker and you just lock onto someone across the map. There are obstacles, of course. And underneath one of these little ledge things is a shield. I don't know if that locked on to anyone. I don't think it did. That's not gonna hit. No, Bumper had a shield. Lame. Oh, God. I shot that right into the wall. It is worth noting in these battles, there are more red balloons than green balloons, and I'm gonna lose this. I'm really gonna lose this. Oh, man. Oh, man, this has gone poorly. I'm in a pickle. I need to not do that. Okay, Pipsy lowered herself thanks to hitting mines. I can at least eliminate Pipsy. And that makes things... I don't know if it makes them easier. I might have wanted to keep Pipsy alive for a little while. Yep, I lost. That's okay. That's a nice shot right off the bat. That's flying into the wall. Which means it's not going to help me at all. Little crunch. A little bumper. I've now resorted to just shooting everyone I see. Okay. I don't know who that's locked on to. I'm going to guess Pipsy. That's Bumper. I don't know what happened to Bumper. What did he hit first? Or did he get shot by someone else too? That's hitting a wall. Because I locked onto no one. Let me see. Okay. Hello, Crunch. Okay, they're both down to their last hit, which means I think I'm probably good to call it. I think I'm probably good. It's probably safe to say that I've safely won this. There's Pipsy gone. That's not gonna hit. That is. And that's it. We have every collectible in the game. Fantastic, the amulet is complete. Use this to enter the TT door. Well done. So the TT door, like it said, needs all 47 balloons and the TT amulet completed. But because the TT door is in Future Funland, you also need all the magical amulet and all the trophies. But anyway, the first time you have all the TT amulet and 47 balloons, this cutscene happens. Behind the TT door is a Whiz-Pig door. We've found Whiz-Pig. This is the final showdown. And the second race against Whiz-Pig is different from the first. The second one is much like any other boss race. You have balloons, you have balloons, and you have Whiz-Pig. Oh god, this is going poorly. Let's just shoot him. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Uh-oh. I didn't want to do that. I want this. I wanted that shield because this room is hell. I knew I wasn't getting through that without getting shot. But this race is a final showdown, and it's a lengthy track. Wow, I've lost this one horribly. At least I think it's safe to say that now. Okay, I need every blue balloon that's in here. I also need these 2 red balloons so I can just shoot him one time and slow him down. I need the shield! I don't know how I got through that without getting shot. Okay. This is going to be tight. But I think it's doable with this window. Not if I do that. It's over. Okay. Let's try that again. I didn't mean to do that. God forbid. Well, that's a lost cause already. I'm not going to catch up to him like that. There we go. I keep running into the walls! Oh, that's bad. Don't do it. Don't do it, ship. I don't know why Whiz-Pig's running into some of the electricity. Can I get him? Missed him. That's okay. Got it. They put the shield there because this is a bullet hell area. Oh, I got shot. Then I got meteored. Oh, this is not looking good. I got shot again. I am so far behind him right now. This race may devolve to luck. Oops. I've lost it. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble. This race is easier than the first Whiz Pig race. I don't know why this is happening. If I do too bad on this, I may have to break this into 2 parts. Okay. When you get a lead, you don't have to worry about super boosting it a lot. But just enough to make sure that you don't fall behind in case you miss that yellow balloon there. Or if you get screwed over by these. Because it can happen. You can be well ahead and just have one spot of luck or one spot of stupidity like that happen and then end up losing the entire race completely. It is easier than the first Whiz Pig race. Because that one's not critical and requiring... Because this one's not critical and requiring hitting every single booster like the first one. Dear God, my shield wore off in the room. Okay. I'm not in the best spot, but I'm okay at least. Not if I run into that wall! Or not if I get shot. Okay, at least he's within sight, so... I can grab these blue balloons. And at least push ahead. And then do that. Okay. I'm not going to super boost there. I was going to activate this. And call it good. That's the end. The game is over. And after losing, the rocket that Whiz Pig was riding on malfunctions. And sends him hurtling to this planet. Is it a planet or is it a moon? I can't really tell from here. I think it's a planet. The rocket gets destroyed. And now the party can actually begin. The Whiz Pig head is replaced with a golden Taj head. And everyone's dancing and having a good time. And this is an even nicer touch. We're even seeing the former boss, the previous bosses. I don't know where these other two Triceratops came from. I think it's just a nice little touch just to add an extra bit of flair to the end of this game. And there's the walrus. There's TT standing next to him. How did Conker get in there? There's the dragon. Now, I will say, we never see the octopus in this. Presumably because straying too far from the beach would kill him. He is an octopus, after all. I mean, there is a lot of water, but still. And with that, Diddy's fulfilled Timber's wish, so he can now go back home. Now that ending is sinister. Where it's just Wizpig flying away in a ship and laughing. There's a reason behind this. There was initially going to be a Diddy Kong Racing 2. However, that game was never made. So it kind of leaves a bit of a hole in the plot right at the end that they never came back to. Also, I'm going to point out something about this. Listen to the credits music. This is the Crescent Island music. The first credits music was the Dark Moon Caverns music. I always thought this never made sense for the longest time, because why would they play the music for a track that hadn't shown yet, and then play one for a track you would have known of before facing Wizpig for the first time for the second credits? It just never made sense to me. But with that, the last thing to show is that there's going to be one more magic code to get. And we're going to see that after they demo Spaceport Alpha. They're showing these tracks in the order of the trophy races, which is coincidentally the order that they show them on the list when you select the tracks option. Select tracks from the mode select. Yeah, it says to be continued. That's teasing it at Diddy Kong Racing 2. Start with 10 bananas, free fruit. But after that, this is an interesting thing. After you beat the adventure, you get to see the developer times for the game, for all the tracks. So this is just a nice little way to see, hey, these are some times that, hey, let's see if you can beat them. They're not easy to beat, but they're doable. They're definitely doable considering Walrus Coves is 156. And Windmill Plains has over 2 minutes. And that Space Dust Alleys is also over 2 minutes. You can probably easily clear, though. Those are probably some that you can easily clear. But there is a little bit more to this game that I want to show at a later time. So when I come back to this game next time, that will be when I demonstrate a few other interesting things about the game. Namely, all of the magic codes, and a little something about time trial mode. I'll gladly see you then.